Good afternoon and welcome back to the bathroom. Don't you just hate it when your handle falls off? You go to close the window and the thing just snaps. You can see where the metal is all, I don't know, corroded or something, probably from the bathroom, the moisture, whatever. It's just got this thin bit here and it's just broken. Anyway, I've got to replace that now. Not surprising, these are the original handles for the window. I think they're probably about 40 years old. Yeah, the annoying part is they're riveted on. The rivets in there, so you've got to drill out the rivets and then file the holes to the right place for the new screws, because the new handles don't have the exact same hole position, but it's fine, it works. I've done that for the other side. This one here already had the same thing, it just broke off, so there's got a new one on there. Yeah, so I'll just be doing that in a minute. It's kind of silly design, really. The whole thing is just held together with this two little thin bits of metal on this bottom edge, and the rest of this is not even connected to anything, so kind of surprisingly last as long as they do, to be honest. But yeah, I'm guessing the damp environment in the bathroom is probably the main problem. Oh yeah, and it's got this plastic thing on top that just slides off, showing the offending piece underneath, and you can see the rivets there. Obviously they're so close to the glass you can't drill from the top, so you have to open the window and go outside and drill up from the bottom. Which is what I'll be doing. I've got a seat out there that I can sit on so I can look up under there. Obviously if it's a taller window you'd have to use a ladder, but because it's a low one it's easier to sit underneath it and do the drilling. That's what I found when I did the other one anyway. So yeah, so that's fun. You just do that and then take that piece off. I got the first one out, the one on the left there. The second one's got like a piece of steel inside it. I don't know why. I can't remember if the other one had that or not. It was like over a year ago I replaced the other handle. So I probably need to center punch that or something to be able to get the drill to start on it, or something like that. So yeah, don't know if that's normal or not. Leftover bit from manufacture, or maybe that's deliberately put there to make it harder to drill out. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have to deal with that, I suppose. I don't know if you can see it, but now I've got a little sort of indent there, I think started, so I should be able to get my drill bit in there now and get there. I found a center punch, but it was blunt. I didn't really do anything. I just got a smaller drill bit and sort of managed to get it on there. It's kind of annoying. I think if I had a proper center punch that wasn't blunt, it would be good. But there we go. I think I've got it started. It should work now. Ah, the fun never stops. Okay, so I was trying to drill out that piece of steel from the bottom. The drill started slipping sideways and it wasn't working, so then I thought I'd try pushing out from the top, and I got this broken off drill bit, 2.5mm, and I stuck it down the inside of the rivet, and then I just hit it gently with a hammer, and the little metal piece has fallen out. I don't know if the camera can get the angle, but it's a clear hole all the way down there now, so I should have been able to drill it out normally like the other one. So that's an idea. If you have a piece of steel stuck in there, you might be able to just tap it out from the top. Although it's possible that I had to drill it a little bit first to loosen it up. I don't know. Anyway, it's come out now, so now I can continue with the removal of the silly rivet. Now we finally got the other rivet out, and this piece just comes straight off like that. Wonderful. Yeah, anyway, so just have a look. This piece here, I don't know if this will focus or not, but let's see. Will that work? Yeah, there's that little piece that was stuck in the bottom of the rivet. You can see I started drilling it, but it went sideways and didn't really work. But I think that might have loosened it enough to be able to tap it out from the top. I don't know if that's meant to be in there or not, but yeah, anyway. that's how that went. So now you just clean this off, clean all the dust out of there, and of course it's not as simple as just putting a new one in and screwing some screws straight through the holes. No, because the like I said, the screws don't align, so I have to enlarge the holes slightly in a diagonal direction this way with a little file so that I can actually get the screws, because they're not exactly the same, and of course they're too close to drill another hole, so you have to just file the sort of hole and elongate it sideways so that it can be used. But that's what I did on the other one and it worked perfectly fine, so that's what I'll do on this one. And to show what I mean, you can see if I hold the new handle up to the holes that the new handle has slightly wider spacing. It's also slightly more forward as well. So yeah, you have to change it for that, which is annoying. But oh yeah, another thing about these, the holes in the new handle are not tapped or anything, so the screws that come with it, you should probably screw those in first to tap the holes first before you go to put it on the window, because it's really annoying to try to have these screws cut the new threads while you're trying to hold it on the frame and trying to put it in there. So it's better to put the screw in first and do a bit of a tap for the thread there, and then once you're going to get it on the frame, it's a lot easier to put on. Oh yeah, and the new handle comes with this backing plate which has to sit against the frame to make sure it's spaced out the correct distance so that it fits with this plate thing here on the inner frame. But you also get this little piece here that gives you like a drilling template, so there's a couple of little holes in there, and I think you align these posts here with the center of those holes, and then that shows you the point where you drill the new ones or something. But obviously, like I said, it's too close here to actually drill. It would just slip, so you have to take a little file like this and get it down the hole and just file it out, which is slightly tedious, but the good thing is, of course, that this is aluminium, so it's easy to cut, so it doesn't take too long to do that. But it does help if you use this to put a mark there so you know what direction you're going in anyway. But yeah, that's about it really, and then you just got to do the filing for a while. Alright, I've started filing the hole there. You can see on the left I've enlarged it in this direction here, just a little small amount first, and then what I'll do is I'll get the handle with the plastic bit sitting on there, and I'll sit that on here where it's supposed to go and look out from the underside. It'd be nice if you could focus things. And then look out from the underside and make sure that lines up with the hole there, and you know, modify the direction or the size going by what I need. But it's just want to be careful, make sure you do a little bit at once. Make sure you don't, cut a larger hole or in the wrong place than you need, and just go carefully and check with the new handle to make sure it's aligned properly. Don't take off too much at first. And there we go. Once the holes are cut to the right places, you can just screw it in, and that's what I've done, and there we go. And the neighbour's dogs are having a fit. Anyway, there we go. I can pull the window closed and close that one, and then you can see that this one closes just fine. Everything lines up, I think. I don't know if you can tell with this camera, but it all looks pretty good. Anyway, there you have it. Replacing a window handle casement latch thing, I think it's called. I don't know, I should check that, but either way, it's a thing, it works. It's not very hard, it's just mildly tedious. And there we go, it all works now, and looks proper and isn't snapped in half like the other one. And yeah, that bit of plastic has to go at the back, otherwise, the handle won't physically close on the thing. If you forgot to put that bit of plastic there and had the handle flush with the frame without that there, that adds an extra like 2.5–3 millimeters. And if that wasn't there, then this wouldn't fit on this bit that goes there. So make sure that's there, otherwise it won't work probably. And there you go. That's interesting, hopefully. Maybe useful, something to have a look at for a change. Anyway, see you next time then. Oh, that's a better angle from down here. You can see it's pretty much perfectly centered almost. I don't know if it's exact, but it's pretty good.